everyone, it's Sheri and I have a September favorites video for you today. So the first thing I have is a clothing favorite, and it's nothing fancy or really trendy or fashionable. It's just a t-shirt that my dad got me while he was on a work trip in Boston. And a fun fact, I was born and raised in New Jersey, and I have always lived really close to what is now MetLife Stadium, where the New York Giants and the New York Jets play, but I am a New England Patriots fan. And it's funny because my dad is a diehard Jets fan and my mom is a New York Giants fan, so our family just does not agree on anything football. But my dad has been a really good sport about the fact that I don't like his team. Because the Patriots went to the Super Bowl, we went as a family just because one of our teams was going, and technically we don't know when the next chance will be since the Jets, no offense to all you Jets fans out there. But when we were there in Arizona, I made my dad wear a Patriots t-shirt and he was all for it. He went along with it. I know that if the Jets ever go to the Super Bowl, I will have to pay my dues and wear a Jets t-shirt. I am fully aware, but my dad was so kind, like I said, when he went to Boston for a work trip, and he got me this t-shirt that I have been wearing every single football game. It is a free Brady shirt. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this t-shirt. I mean, it's nothing, like I said, it's nothing fancy. It's just the fact that I think it's really funny. Next, I have these veggie beans from Whole Foods, and oh my gosh, you guys, these are so good. I love the inner peas from Trader Joe's. I think those are such a great snack, but sometimes it's super salty for me. And these, because these are just dried green beans, they are so crunchy and sweet, but also very slightly salty. They're very lightly salted, but they're just such a good snack and they have such a good crunch to them. I think that's partially why I like them. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll know that at the beginning of this month, I was in the hospital, and that's not a favorite. It's actually something that is an unfavorite. It was like the worst experience of my life. I cried all 4 days that I was there. I just hated it so much. But since Labor Day, which is the day before I went into the hospital, I haven't had any coffee. I've had one cup of coffee. That's all I've allowed myself. And it's this one that I'm about to share with you. It's the apple cider donut coffee from the Archer Farms brand, which is from Target. And it says it's cooked apple flavor with mulling spice notes and a fried dough flavor. I love this so much. I'm allowing myself now 1 cup of coffee a week. First I brewed a cup for my mom and it smelled amazing. It honestly smells like donut shop mixed with mulled spicy cinnamony apple cider. It just smells so good, and the minute I smelled it I was like, this probably tastes amazing, and it does. It doesn't need, like when my mom had it, she didn't have it with any milk. She did put a little sugar in it, but I drank it black and I still think it tastes so good. I just think that if you have a Keurig, you should get this and brew it and taste it because it is so delicious. But anything apple or apple cider, all for it. So the next thing I actually have to get, and it's in my refrigerator, so I will be right back. So what I was trying to get in the fridge is this Nature's Promise organic roasted red pepper hummus. If you have a Stop and Shop and you've never tried anything from Nature's Promise, you need to. They are just a really great and affordable organic brand. And I used to get the Sabra hummus when I went to the grocery store, and it was good. I'm not saying it's bad, but I just think this tastes so much better. I'm not sure why. I was looking at the ingredients and I don't know, like I can't really remember what was in the Sabra hummus, like what their ingredients were, but there's just something in this that tastes so good. I've tried this roasted red pepper hummus and just the traditional hummus flavor, and they're both delicious. I eat them, I eat it with baby carrots and gluten-free pretzels. Best thing, honestly, the best. Moving on to some makeup. I guess makeup and beauty things. The first thing, I mentioned this in my beauty haul that I posted think 2 weeks ago, and it is the Essie nail polish in Cocktail Bling. I love this color. Obviously it's probably been reformulated since 2011 when it came out, and it lasted on my nails for 5 days without chipping. An at-home manicure, 5 days, no chipping. I was so impressed. This color is just so beautiful. It's a great neutral. I just love this. The next thing I wanted to mention is this powder that I also talked about in that haul video. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. I have it in the shade Dim Light, and I did tell you that if I liked it, you would hear about it in one of my videos, and you're hearing about it because it's so great. This thing is so finely milled. It's so soft and silky when it goes on your skin. I pretty much just dust it over my entire face after I've put on my concealer and like my eyebrows and eyeshadow, if I do any of that. So it goes on after my concealer, but before I put on bronzer and blush and a highlighter. This is just so pretty. It does make your skin kind of glowy, but it's nothing extravagant by any means, but it just kind of has this nice subtle glow to it in addition to your highlighter. I just really like this. If you have dry skin, and that's the reason why I got this actually, is because anytime I looked up best face powders for dry sensitive skin, this always came up, and people are right. If you have dry sensitive skin, you should try out this powder. They have a ton of different shades. This one, I know it looks kind of light compared to my skin, but I think the camera makes me look darker than I actually am. I'm pretty pale right now for me, but it actually works really well, and there's not a ton of color to it. It's worth the nearly $50 that I paid for it, and I'm really glad because it was expensive. While we're on the topic of face products, I thought I would mention this Makeup Forever highlighter brush. It's the 142. I think it's called the flat highlighter brush. Here it says straight and wavy, but I'm not entirely sure what that means. It is shaped like a paintbrush, which I actually really like. I like the whole design of this, the handle, and first of all, this brush is the softest thing you will ever feel. It is the softest makeup brush I own. When I was like rubbing it on my hand, I was like, how is this possibly going to pick up any product and work on my face? But it does. It just really does. It's so great. I really like this. I think it looks really nice, like I said. And it's really nice for just putting the right amount of highlighter on the top of your cheekbone, and like I said, it's just so soft. Moving on to lip products, I'm actually wearing this one today. This is the Maybelline, I don't really know what this lipstick is called, but it's the Maybelline Touchable Taupe lipstick. I don't think you can tell so much right now on my lips because it's not like a matte lipstick, it's just a cream lipstick. It is really nice, super moisturizing. Maybelline lipsticks, to me, from the drugstore, are the best lipsticks that you can find. It just has a really nice formula, even their matte ones. It does smell a little bit like, it has that like makeup-y smell to it, kind of. But this, just like the name says, is a really nice taupe color. And because it's a cream color, it does have a shine to it. It's not going to last a super long time on your lips, just like most cream lipsticks won't last that long on when you wear them, but I do still really like it. I don't know if I've ever talked about these lipsticks, or well, really they're liquid lipsticks. I don't know if I've ever talked about them in a video before. I just honestly can't remember. These are the Kylie Cosmetics matte liquid lipsticks, and I know some people are not gonna like these because, yeah, whatever. I actually really love them. I think the formula of these is one of the best. It probably comes second to me in terms of formula to Jouer, but as we all know, Jouer gave me a really bad allergic reaction, so I can't wear those. But the next best thing is the Kylie liquid lipsticks. I have this in Candy K and Mary Jo K, right? Yes, Mary Jo K. These are so great. This one is just a really nice rosy mauve shade for every day, and this one is like the perfect red. It's that cool blue toned red shade that looks good on everyone. It makes your teeth look really white, would be great during the holidays. And bonus, these things last forever. But I know some people say that these are super drying, and I don't think they are. I did not get the first batch of these because at the beginning I just kind of thought, whatever, it's just another Kardashian trying to make a makeup product. But these are really, really great. I don't find them to be drying at all. They're comfortable to wear, at least for me they are. I will say that I do apply a very thin layer of chapstick, which I use Vaseline, onto my lips, and then I just blot it off before I apply a lip liner and then the liquid lipstick. These are clearly made for someone who has very full lips. Like if you have naturally very full lips, or if you've had lip fillers, these were definitely made for you, because if you are like me, when you wear these, it'll start to settle a little bit, or not start to, it does settle a little bit into your lines, which is fine. I don't really mind. I don't think it looks bad, but I know it bothers some people when this does that, or when any lipstick does that. But so that's just something to think about. Otherwise, I think the formula is great. The colors are great. The smell of this is great. Also, if you were wondering what this other swatch on my hand is that I have, this little swipe here, that's actually the Butter London Glazin', I think it's called an eye gloss in oil slick. I just got it today. I ordered it from Ulta, and I wanted to try it out because everyone's been talking about how pretty and great they are. This is amazing. First of all, I've also washed my hand already and it didn't come off. It is very sparkly, and it has that duochrome to it. It's like blue, green, brown. It's just a really, really pretty shade. I haven't worn it yet, obviously, but judging from this, it's probably worth the hype. Oh, I forgot to mention this when I was talking about my non-beauty favorites, but my favorite TV show, even though there's only been 2 episodes so far, is This Is Us. It's new, brand new on NBC, and like I said, there's only been 2 episodes, so you can still catch up. So you should go do that right after you watch this video. And it's just so great. Mandy Moore is in it, and her acting, she's clearly improved a lot since A Walk to Remember. She was great in Tangled, even though she wasn't actually really in Tangled, but she was the voice of Rapunzel, and she was great. But her acting has improved so much. She's so great in that role. And Sterling B. Vance is in it, and he just won the Emmy for his role in The People vs. OJ. And I'm trying to think, Milo Ventimiglia, I think that's how you say his name, I don't really know. He's also in it. He plays the husband to Mandy Moore. The show is just so, so great. The acting is great. The storyline is great so far. The twist at the end of episode 1 was, I had no idea it was coming. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. So you should go watch it. I highly, highly recommend it. And then honestly, just fall TV in general. I'm so glad all of my favorite shows are coming back, or are back. I hardly watch TV in the summer just because I don't think there's anything to watch, but the TV shows that are back now are so great. So Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Law & Order SVU, How to Get Away with Murder, Chicago Fire, that's also another favorite of mine. Those shows, I love them so much. I just realized that I forgot to mention one other thing earlier in the video, and it is a candle from Bath & Body Works that I mentioned in last week's fall candle haul video. And if you watched it, you'll know that I mentioned the Crisp Morning Air candle, and I said that I was going to wait until it was colder and there were cooler temperatures outside to burn it, but I've already started burning it and I've already gone through it, and it's just, the candle is absolutely amazing. I can't remember the notes off the top of my head right now, but it's definitely a more manlier scent. It kind of has that cologne vibe going on, and it just smells so nice. It makes my entire apartment smell so, it smells like fall. I don't know how else to describe it other than you smell it, and because it has that cologne scent, I feel like those are just, I mean, I think they're suited all year round, but I especially love them in the fall, and I think it just makes my entire apartment smell so good. Even my mom commented on it when she came into my apartment 2 weeks ago, and she was like, wow, it smells really nice in here. It does. It smells so good. So Bath & Body Works frequently has sales like $10 off 30 or buy one get one half off or half price 3-wick candles. Whenever they have a sale, go pick one up and burn it before they start putting out all of their holiday and Christmas scents, because I promise you won't regret it. It smells so nice and everyone will love the way your apartment or your house smells when you burn this candle. So I hope you guys like this video and are having a great week and had a great September, and I will see you next week with a fun little travel vlog, diary, whatever. Yep, so I will see you guys next week. Bye!